we got London on the track.
Woke up with a sack. What? Woke up with them rats on me. They stack like backpacks. Talk. Woke up with that.
And now a sack.
Yeah, well, he'll be the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
You're giving it to him right now.
I am.
Here's a flag as.
Whoa! Hello.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's.
Mason Rudolph got into
needs
it.
to get out of there.
What in the world? Believe Myles Garrett? They're swinging a helmet?
Yeah, there'll be some ejections coming out of this.
There may be suspensions.
That's right, suspensions.
And it was Garrett. That was well after the play. And here it is.
Well, he tackled Rudolph. Rudolph didn't like the way that he was tackled.
Oh, gosh.
Man.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head. And then Ogunjobi comes up and hits Rudolph from behind.
Beyond words, Joe.
My gosh, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen on a professional sports field.
You know, Joe, I have been involved with these in the league office, and it would come to officiating first and then go upstairs for discipline. But this is beyond the normal discipline. This is beyond the normal fine. I think you're absolutely right. It's a foul period to take a guy's helmet off and swing it and use it as a weapon. Automatic ejection by rule. But it goes beyond that now to possible suspension. Of course, then Pouncey, was it Pouncey that was kicking and throwing the punches? Well, that's another one.
They're absolutely. I mean, this is multiple game suspension right here. It's just. I mean, it's. I hate that anybody even has to watch this. I mean, this is barbaric, is what this is.
Still the. Joe, what they're doing now, by the way, is talking to New York, because New York can look at this whole skirmish and they can now pick the players that should be disqualified from the game and even create fouls that aren't called. That were obviously, there were quite a few called, but they can look who was involved with the fight, who threw punches, who swung helmets, who kicked, and can add on, which means more discipline to come, either in fines or suspension.
Eight seconds left in this game, and that's what everybody's walking away from this Thursday night game with. That's horrible.
It's horrible, and these two teams meet again in 17 days. Just think what that's going to be like.
You see Mike Tomlin saying, "Mason, you're out." Garrett brings Mason Rudolph down. And Rudolph is ripping at Myles Garrett's helmet. And then Garrett rips Rudolph's helmet and swings it at him.
I couldn't tell if.
We have fouls against both teams. Personal foul, offense. It's going to be number 53, personal foul defense, number 65 and number 95. Those three players are disqualified, and the fouls will offset. We'll play fourth.
It seemed like there was a lack of urgency there. Was something going on?
There was a penalty, so we were negative yardage.
No, but there was a lot of time between snaps.
Well, when the penalty happened, then we're behind the chains. No, stop saying but. I just told you the clock was running and we had a penalty. Do you want to give them the ball back? No, you don't play. You don't know it. That's just plain and simple. Was I happy with the drive? No, we didn't score points. It's the dumbest question you could ask. What? Jesus, Tony.
There you go, now finish. Here we go. Stay up, stay up.
You can't fight the freak.
You gonna start that bullshit with me, boy? You gonna start that bullshit with me? Let's go. You was not hard. Let's go. Cannon, who the fuck are you?
That's it, Brady. Good. Now we're going.
He threw the ball. He threw the ball at him. The whole time I see it coming because Juice coming on the slant. T. Mitch chasing behind him. I just move out the way. He trip up. I said, oh, he getting up swinging.
Hey, come on. Hey, Juice. Hey, I told you. You gonna stop that bullshit?
He was blessing us. He was a blessing. Blessing with these blows. Blessing.
It's just a fiery competition. You want practice to be heated. You want to challenge each other.
Mayfield under pressure, got rid of it on the screen. Hilliard inside the 40. Penalty marker flies as he's brought down at about the 30. And a little bit of a scrum back at about the 45-yard line.
Well, it's Humphrey. I can tell it's Humphrey, so my guess it's Odell Beckham Jr.
And this has become more than a scrum. And another flag is thrown. Can you tell this is a division?
You're going to see the bottom of the screen, Humphrey 44, Odell Beckham Jr. 13. They're going at it. Over to the left of the screen. In wrestling, that'd be a 2-point takedown.
To it, and it is no good. That is a huge miss for Seibert. Jarvis Landry's had a frustrating day. He hasn't been involved as much as he would like. And the Browns are down.
Decide to kick the field goal, and it's unsuccessful. There's a lot of frustration on that Cleveland sideline.
Jarvis Landry and Freddie Kitchens had some words as they went to the sidelines. It's frustrating. Landry was coming in with such a good resume.
Where Baker would trust him to throw him the ball even when he's covered, and that's something that Freddie Kitchens talked about, the juxtaposition between trying to develop a quarterback and just going to your playmaker. But Rich, you talked about it all game. In those critical moments, you got to trust one of the best playmakers in the entire NFL and find him and give him the ball and give him a chance.
Hey, Jay, the critical on a corner like Chris Harris, he's got to beat off the line of scrimmage. I think you got to throw him the football. Give him a chance to make a play.
Denver.
And I don't think Baker Mayfield was even thinking about these. And that guy right.
We burning it up. Step in the building, we turning it up. Talking that shit, but they never admit when I said to the mic, I be murdering it and we living.